Alright, well, some boxes came in. The most important part of this, what I should say, project finally came in, and I'm going to start unboxing it. Based off the title, I'm sure you guys already know what's going to be unboxing. But this is the Boosted Performance DE kit. It's a mid-mount kit, of course. And I'm just going to dive into the boxes that I received. I got some vacuum line here. I'm unwrap every single thing just so you can kind of see what is actually in these boxes and packaging. Should probably have a box cutter, but nonetheless. Alright, so these look like the coolant lines for the turbo. Obviously it is a comp turbo. It is grease only, and with coolant running through it though. So this will go to the back side of the heater hose at the back, and this will feed into the side of the turbo as well. We got that. What else do we got? We got gaskets. It's a T4, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then we use some new ones. What else? Exhaust gaskets, of course, brand new as well. Got something else here in packaging. Alrighty. So this looks like turbo to manifold. Looks like bolts going from the turbo to manifold. Okay, that works. Okay, and there's like a T splitting off, probably for boost pressure, things like that. Vacuum. I like how he labels things. That's probably the dopest thing that Sasha does at Boost Performance, is he does label things and makes it more user friendly than, you know, trying to look on the internet for, you know, people who've already done it and so forth. I'm assuming it's a given. This is the filter, air filter for the turbo. I was always thinking about running a turbo guard. On the turbo, but I mean that'd be my luck for me to suck up something and boom, there's no going back, and I gotta send it off, get the turbo rebuilt, and blah blah blah. But so we have that there. What else do we have in here? Couplers. There's just some of the couplers that came in there. This shouldn't be all of them. Alright. And then one more pack to open on this. I have like a stand on my camera. Gotta keep this thing up. It's like everything is well packaged, and it's like got bubble wrap all over it, so make sure everything is safe, no damage, because we all know how FedEx, UPS go with how they deliver anything. It doesn't matter to them. Geez, I feel like I'm opening a package of like steak. So these are the intercooler mounts. See, I like how Sasha writes on everything. So it lets you know what side, you know, this mount goes on. Let me get the other one out. So driver's side, intercooler mount. I mean, that's probably the most beneficial thing, you know, before I just start putting things together, and then I probably make something backwards. And I mean, it's probably not that big of a deal, but it's always nice for someone to label things and whatnot. So now to get into some of the meat of these. Let's see. So we got a diagram. Is this for the tile? Let's see what this is. So one of the wastegates, obviously it is running 2. It is V-band, of course, so that that, and then obviously assortment of springs. So we kind of play with what boost pressure we want to run. I'm probably want to start out at probably about 10 pounds of boost, just to start, just to get everything going. You know, I don't want to start out hot out the gate, you know, and have something, you know, go wrong. So that's kind of nice that, you know, they do come with all the springs. Let's see what other one we got here. Okay. All right, so this is the blow-off valve. So V-band, of course, pretty straightforward on this, and then the clamp there. And now it does come with the banjo fitting that goes at the top, so we can run a vacuum line through there and have adequate pressure throughout the boost process, of course. And so this boost performance kit does have 2 wastegates, and just based off the box, that's what I'm assuming this is. Of course, yes. So we got all the springs, everything with it. So now on to box number 2. And per usual, of course, FedEx has, you know, they don't really care about the boxes, it seems like. This box is like smushed, pretty much like cardboard, just pretty much coming off. Jeez. So I'm gonna go through all the piping. See if I can put the camera down and go through everything here. And then, like I said, Sasha does write on every single one of them. It looks like 2 front mount intercooler bottom. This is a 3 to 2.75 pipe number 4. So this one says 2 pipe number 2, short side, 45-degree coupler. So that's the one we use. And then this is to the turbo 45-inch short leg coupler. Okay. So he writes little messages on there. It's kind of nice. Let's put that there. This one is pipe number 3, and it shows the flow. It has to flow this way. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up. So he like writes little messages. It's not gonna focus, but he writes some messages on there. And then this one is pipe number 2 to 2.5 to coupler, and it shows the coupler, or it lets you know what coupler to use. So we got that one. Let's see. Probably best just to put the camera down here. So this one is 2 front mount intercooler top, and then using the 90-degree coupler. Sweet. Alright. And I believe that's all of them. Nope. That's this one. So this one, pipe number 1, 45-degree coupler. Pipe number 2, inlet side. 2 pipe number 3, straight coupler. Okay. Let's put all these here. I like all these, like the pipes. They're not smooth, but they're that's the word I'm looking for. I can't think of what it's actually called. Oh, it's like a wrinkle black to it. I'm pretty sure that's probably, it helps probably with the actual like fitting of the couplers. Probably helps. Alright. So this looks like probably the intake pipe going from the intake manifold to it has the MAF port on here. Yeah, and then for the blow-off valve, of course, it is V-band, of course. So obviously 2 throttle body, vacuum there, and then obviously for the mass airflow sensor, but I will not be running a mass airflow sensor since I have the Haltech. So obviously it's a MAP sensor, not MAF. So I have that one there. So I have all these piping here, and then obviously the one that's 2 more, I think 2 or 3 more down here. Let me see if I can move the camera a little. So yeah, there are 2 more. Kind of don't want to open this one. I've already packaged it up pretty tight. This one is from obviously the exhaust side of the turbo to the exhaust. That's what this big old one is. And then the one I probably will unbox is the actual like turbo manifold. Get some scissors. This one's going from each header because it's a mid mount. Alright. Makes it more easy. Oh, lost a bolt in a washer. Got it. Alright, so obviously the turbo does mount right there, and then obviously from each header they do bolt on, and then for one of the wastegates to bolt on there, not bolt on I should say, it just clamps on. It's like having this big camera just doesn't want to stay still. I mean, it's crazy how the craftsmanship on these things. Like he does everything himself. That's why it takes a while. Everybody wants one of these kits. Let's see how it bolts up and everything. So like I said, it does bolt onto each of the headers. There. One side for the wastegate, another one for the wastegate, and then obviously oxygen sensors, mounts up turbo here. So I got brand new gaskets for both of those sides, including the turbo. Let me see if I can open up this downpipe. Alright, so I have all of them unwrapped. So I apologize. This one was the one that comes off the hot side of the turbo, and then obviously it does bolt on either there or the other side depending on the, of course, of the fitment, and then boom, it goes into the exhaust, and then boom, we got all the gaskets and everything for that, of course. And I think probably one of the most solid things is with these not clamps, I guess. Yeah, they're called T-bolt clamps, but like most kits don't come with these ones though. Like they're the ones that have actually like the threading on the top instead of like the little, I don't know if I have one here, but that's actually how you tighten them, as opposed to like the little 8 mil. It's like the headache of the clamps, but thank God it comes with these more durable ones. So I mean, no boost leaks, things like that. So that's pretty much all the kit. Actually, I got the front mount intercooler I will unbox right now, so I can show you guys everything on actually what does come with the kit. So unbox the intercooler. It is a Treadstone, and mostly, well, all of the all the piping's coming out this side, nothing on the passenger side of the vehicle. So that's pretty much it, man. All these welds are pretty amazing. He does everything by hand, of course. He does probably have layouts to, you know, formulate and whatnot, but I mean, this is dope. I mean, he's pretty well recognized for the kits that he does create and things like that. But I mean, I'm glad I got one. I finally always wanted one for the DE. Obviously that's all I have, plus the Nismo, but I don't know if I'll do anything with that. But yeah, that's the overview of the kit. I will do an install video as well, with everything, you know, how to test fit, make sure everything does work correctly, and pretty much all the struggles that I'm not sure if there are, I doubt it, but on the kind of probably on how to install everything. I doubt this thing will give me a headache. But yeah, this is everything. Oh, one more thing, actually I forgot. I did forget the last part. So the final piece of the puzzle, I almost left this out. Can't believe I was gonna leave this out. Oh, there's that bad boy right there. It's a 6467. Obviously it's comp turbo, oilless. It does require some grease, and the coolant lines run through it, and I already previously showed you the coolant lines there. But yeah, this thing's gonna be sweet. Capable of 700 to 800 horsepower. I kind of just want to only run about maybe 5 to 6. I mean, that's gonna be fun as is. Not many G35s out there running high horsepower anyways, especially in my hometown. So once everything does get installed, I'm waiting on all the accessories to be put onto the belt motor, and we go from there. I'm thinking about also doing the Pathfinder coolant mod on the back half of the engine. Doing some more research on that and how to go about that and so forth. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Love the kit. I mean, it's well described. Sasha does a good job with, you know, labeling everything. I mean, that's awesome with a kit like this, you know, because not many companies offer a mid mount. I think he's probably the only one that does offer a mid mount. But yeah, I'm glad I pulled the trigger on this one, and I'm excited to get this thing installed and see what this thing can do, and show you guys and see how the G35 rips. Alrighty, guys.